Happy New Year, readers. I hope everybody had an awesome holiday and that you have an equally awesome New Year's celebration planned, or maybe just like me, you're going to sit around the house and not do a whole lot of nothing. But whatever the case, you know how I said that I didn't expect this week to have a whole lot of mail on hand because of, Christmas and all that stuff? Well, look, I got a decent, healthy little stack of half a dozen envelopes here. So let's just dig right in and see what treasures they hold, shall we? Okay, first one here comes from Macmillan. It's a small envelope that was kind of crammed into my mailbox here, and I think it holds a paperback of some kind. It's, okay. This is something called Tin Star. Okay, Cecil Castellucci is a woman, and let's see what her story has to allow. On their way to start a new life, Tula and her family travel on the Prairie Rose, a colony ship headed to a planet in the outer reaches of the galaxy. All is going well until the ship makes a stop at a remote space station, the Vertina Foray. And the colonist leader, Brother Blue, beats Tula within an inch of her life. Oh my god. An alien, Heklek, saves her and teaches her the ways of life on the space station. And so I'm guessing that this is like a young adult space opera kind of romance sort of a thing. I mean, certainly seems a little bit on the grim side, but who knows? Well, anyway, this comes out in February. The author is Cecil Castellucci, and the book is Tin Star. And here is a big but thin envelope from Random House. It's an ARC. Oh, and it is an ARC. And I don't ordinarily read these, but, here it is anyway. The new Star Wars book, gang. This is called Star Wars, Empire and Rebellion, Honor Among Thieves. It's a big new series, I'm guessing, but some good news for space opera fans out there. It is written by the writing duo who go by the name James S.A. Corey, who have gotten a whole heck of a lot of buzz for the Expanse series of novels, Abaddon's Gate and Leviathan's Wake and all those, reviews of those coming soon. So they've moved into Star Wars territory, probably very lucratively. So I guess if you're a fan of the James S.A. Corey duo, there you are. They have written a Star Wars book, Empire and Rebellion, Honor Among Thieves. And that comes out March the 4th. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, here's something from Simon & Schuster, and it's in another one of these oddball vacuum seal packages that I have to tear open this way, and it can be very irritating. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, guys, this is from Gallery Books, and it is called Phoenix Island. It's a book by John Dixon, and up here it says it is the inspiration for the new CBS TV show Intelligence. Phoenix Island. Let's have a look. Serving as the inspiration for the CBS TV show Intelligence, premiering January 2014, author John Dixon's fast-paced debut novel, Phoenix Island, landing January 7th in bookstores, introduces a world where orphans are sent to boot camp and forced to fight for their lives. Young adults being forced to fight for their lives. Where have I seen that idea before? Oh, never mind. When 16-year-old boxing champ Carl Freeman jumps in to defend a helpless stranger, he wakes up in real trouble. A 2-year sentence at an isolated boot camp for troubled orphans. Carl is determined to tough it out, earn a clean record, and get on with life. But then, kids start to die. Realizing Phoenix Island is actually a Spartan-style mercenary organization turning, quote, throwaway kids into super soldier killers, Carl risks everything to save his friends and stop a madman bent on global destruction. And I've never really understood the motivations of those kinds of madmen, right? I mean, if you're out to destroy the world, what do you get if you win? Right? I mean, what's left to, like, what do you enjoy? What are the fruits of your labors, right? Oh well, this has, very much of a Hollywood, high concept-y pitch to it, which naturally makes it perfect fodder for a TV show. So, but anyway, who knows? Phoenix Island, John Dixon, let me know in the comments if you'd like for me to review it. Okay, and next up, something from Random House. This looks beautiful, but what's the title exactly? The author is Aidan Hart. And the title of this is either, I think it's Irenic On. I think that might be an I, or is it an S? Let me check the sales sheet. Ah, yes, it is Irenic On. The Wave Trilogy, Book 1 by Aidan Hart. Looks very attractive, very kind of Arthurian. in its approach. Let's see what it's all about. Aidan Hart has gone from sculpting characters out of metal in his art to sculpting characters out of words in his debut novel, Irenic On, arriving in bookstores April 1st, the first book in the Wave trilogy. The river Irenic On is a feat of ancient Concordian engineering. Blasted through the middle of Ravenna in 1314 using wave technology, so I guess this is maybe like an alternate history fantasy, it divided the only city strong enough to defeat the Concordian Empire. But no one could have predicted the river would become sentient after the attack, and hostile. That's interesting. There we go. Kind of a fresh premise. New concept I like. Sofia Scaligeri, the soon-to-be Contessa of Ravenna, has inherited a city tearing itself apart from the inside. Try as she might, she can see no way of stopping the culture of vendetta that has the city in its grasp. But when an engineer arrives to build a bridge over the Irenic On to aid Concordia's armies, the feuding factions of Ravenna must decide whether to... Have to turn the page, find out what's going to happen next. Must decide whether to continue their animosities or to unite against their shared enemy. And they will need to stand together, for Concord is about to unleash the wave again. Okay, Aidan Hart, this is his debut novel, Irenic On, arrives April the 1st. Already has a really intriguing premise, sounds like. I'm fascinated by this. How about you? Let me know in the comments. And finally... Oh, okay. Well, it looks like they're banging these out pretty quickly then. Remember a few weeks back... I presented in Mailbag Monday a book in this new King Arthur trilogy by an author, M.K. Hume. Well, this appears to be the second book in that trilogy already. This one is called Warrior of the West. The King Arthur trilogy, M.K. Hume. I got the first one. You should be able to find it maybe, you know, if you go about 4 or 5 episodes back in Mailbag Monday. So, well, any Arthur buffs out there, would you still like to, for me to check these books out for you? Could be a good series. M.K. Hume, Warrior of the West. And the date for Warrior of the West is January 7th. Okay, readers, once again, Happy New Year, and that is all that we've got this week for new books. Thank you, as always, for joining me. I've gotten a little bit of a flurry of new subscribers here in the last week. Would love to continue seeing that mushroom, so if you have not subscribed to the channel already yourself, please consider doing so. Leave a like, share the video, and the channel information with all of your SFF reading friends. I love you guys. I have more reviews coming. There should be another one posted very shortly after this Mailbag Monday goes up, and all during this New Year's week. Okay, I have at least 3 or 4 titles that are long overdue that I'm catching up on, that I'm finally starting to get out of the dugout and get onto the diamond, all right? So thanks again, and until I see you next time, happy reading.